There's one side of the coin where if DEMON1 carries DRG to victory, it would be insane. But the other side of the coin is DEMON1 getting shit on and DRG getting groups, and nobody is talking about that. Would you argue that this is potentially a make or break for DEMON1's career, or will it not be that drastic? Like, if he plays poorly, do you think he's done for? But if he plays insane, do you think he's like getting picked up? Like, does it go both ways? And is it that serious?
Like many,
I think
team had a pretty big fall off as well.
It'll make a difference. Let's see.
Or not there's a bounce back. Early contact already being taken.
He's on already.
DRG, a solid start, hot flash of dreams from Spirit.
Let me know if it's too loud for you guys.
And well, they're already falling back off of it. They love these aggressive starts. They love these front forward plays. Well, Flexin hasn't fallen all the way back.
Damn, he played an aggro in the 3v5.
With a response, Meteor had a chance. Isn't going to be able to capitalize. It's risky.
Yeah, Spirit C1 took a risk. It almost paid off as well. DH down to 17 HP.
There's a guy late. DEMON1's late.
Spawn. It could allow a plant, but in fact, it's going to be a full rotation from T1, using their opponent's spawn to wrap around. But where's the target? One player towards the B site, taken down. DH leaves stacks.
Wait a fucking minute. Now I see what you guys are talking about.
And DRG not looking to split too much. We'll see them retake this together. And I love this composition.
1v4 stacks.
We saw it yesterday.
He is known for these, low-key.
The Waylay alongside the Yoru can be. And for DRG, that's only going to enable them to double down on what we've already talked about in that aggressive playstyle.
Do you not believe in the stacks, Clutch? Talking about comps. This man in a 1 versus 4. And you were right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, no, that was weird.
Nah.
If he gets the first one, I'm a bit more.
He has to get that clean, yeah.
That wasn't very.
DEMON1 has 2 kills already?
If he hits that instantly, I'm in. The second it was like 4 bullets, I'm out.
Wait.
Well, DEMON1 as well. He got the double,
He's
but
back?
pistol's a pistol. Let's see when the rifles come out.
Lovely. Like, this is the thing with this squad is like, we've already seen it.
That was a great fight by DRG.
Yoru combining with Waylay, it's so difficult to play against. So you have to be so prepared with this exact composition.
Damn. Okay. Okay, bro. Everyone hold, bro. You know how these things go, dude. You hype them up and then they get ecoed.
Has been played a lot, but recently at least, DRG have had a couple of defeats, and that might be why we've seen the change.
Oh, chill. Pop the molly. They know he's there. Smoke it. What the fuck is that? I mean, he got his 2, bro. He should be happy.
From here on out for T1, possible they look to retrieve the weapon. The Bulldog will be picked up. DH low on ammo,
what?
But good enough to take Spirit C1 down.
I mean, these guys are crazy on DRG. They communicate in English.
Guy that maybe can't
DRG.
communicate quite as well with the rest of the team. That's fine. He's going to be an anchor player, as you can see right now.
Full aggression from DRG as expected. It's a bloodbath to start with. Only the first fall.
What a crazy A fight.
Nick trying to recover.
Nick!
The triple! That's given them a real chance. But the players left only
DEMON1 1v2.
The weapon is deadly. And
he has a ghost.
1 versus 2.
He has to break the door.
He's got a chance. A great start to the map already, but this would be something else. And they know exactly where he is.
What the f***?
And a full HP Meteor if he swung that door.
He's done that on purpose, though. He knew he'd be getting the game.
Minecraft.
The player taking the orb, and it was almost just bait that I'm going to break this, but then I'm going to retreat back and make you start to question where I've gone. And that's exactly what's happened. Buzz currently keeping an eye back towards mid.
Does he expect him to be there?
Sneaks his way past, but Buzz is just tucked in on the corner.
What?
Meteor normally.
Oh my god, that was going to check.
But the information hasn't yet been garnered on where DEMON1 is going. The problem is Buzz.
Wait, he might walk into Buzz.
Back around.
He might walk into Buzz.
To clear would have to check his back. He's going to. He's checked
the
right angle. Puts it into a 1 versus 1 scenario, but the time has been ticking, and Meteor is just patiently waiting the time. It should work out for him as well. It's a nice attempt.
Yeah, such a good chance.
Damn. A player who we've seen lift.
Oh my god.
And for good reason. But this time around, it's too much.
That was kind of hype, low key.
Nick, though. They were losing players.
Damn, Nick went crazy.
Center, and he just comes out, Prowler into a double headshot, and he'd already taken down Izu. And regardless of how this one could have been DRG's, it should have been T1's a bit more convincing, especially 100%. With that start. And that is a costly round coming into the next. If they full invest, they're putting all their credits on the line.
Costly bonus for sure.
It's full rifles.
Oh, it's going to be this early fight once again. Door already being open. Paranoia had to be used
Whoa,
almost
this
immediately.
smoke is
With the smoke
interesting.
down, it would be risky, but Ackerman's
Wait,
gone down elsewhere.
Ackerman's up there
An
alone?
early fight that has worked out for the side of T1. They are facing off against this early brawl.
They're smoking the end
For
of
the
this
second
neon
time,
wall?
it
Is that
looks
what's
like they're
happening
coming
here?
out
Oh,
on
what a
top.
lurk. What the fuck is going on here?
Take a look at that space taken as we got on board with Meteor. He's on the ramp as they
Wait,
go
look at
towards
Omen.
the B site.
He
Deep
got-
control up towards
How?
heaven as Isu takes it.
What's the
You know,
observer
they're flexing,
doing?
going through the doors, out of the round. This was the chance for DRG to
Isn't expect
break
this, is
that
it?
economy of
No.
T1, but T1,
Save.
they're not letting anything slip. Fighting tooth and nail, every duel going their way till it's
Ilya
Nick
was in the
and
crowd, is he?
DEMON1. An ult online early for D.
Of course, the
Like,
recent
in League of
memorable
Legends,
put
but like
that
what?
someone like Forsaken, of course.
World's qualification, damn.
Meteor is a
Damn, that's a pretty
an
crazy
incredibly tough
loss,
player
right?
to play
'Cause
against. Seeming though like Nick.
Wait, Nick's
has
going
woken up on
insane,
the right
bro.
side of the bed. Aim has been
Oh, he's
clean.
dead.
He's made this one a bit
Bro
more
went
costly,
AFK.
but still gonna. Yeah, a lot of the time you're gonna set up
Wait, that's
aggressively on
crazy.
A, and then
That
go
figure's
back
not going.
through. Oh, that's a 1-for-5 headshot. You're gonna go back through the double door or the broken door, sorry. to
Contact
make
out
your way
A with
back into
Vice.
B.
Outlaw.
But
I
if he
like
does
it.
it quickly enough, he is already through. And that's a difficult
Oh, they have
thing
one
that
more
they'll
chance,
definitely
I
have to
see.
focus on.
There's a hiccup.
What the
Alright then.
fuck? Yeah.
Sure what he saw. The Spidey sense is tingling. Good start for T1. They've taken down one player. They've left DEMON1 low. That
4
ult
sheriffs
from
here.
Vice
Shouldn't be
not
much.
likely to be used, but where do they go from here?
Oh,
There's no
spotted.
stack to run into. That's the good thing. Regardless of where they go, they've got a relatively favorable fight.
Fade dog?
Meteor might be in a little bit of trouble here, but he's not going to be the one going first. And while flexing is
Yo!
left revealed, blind, not quite
Got out.
stunned. Yeah, he's somehow managed to retreat, and that is going to pull
30 seconds
a fairly hefty rotation back from the
There's a
defensive
gap.
side. The main thing I'm worrying about right now is that clock. 25 seconds to get onto this site, and he held
Got
the line
one.
at least a little bit longer.
He has breach
Aftershock
hold.
trying to deny the
Oh.
block. Another kill for Spirit Z1, but they are on their last
Wait.
legs, tagged up, and
It's winnable!
he's managed one
Demon
more.
1, 1v2 again.
It's the same position.
Nah, if
though,
he's locked, he wins
to
this.
Demon 1. Another 1v2.
Imagine you won these both of
Now
them.
here's where you start. 60 HP.
Wait,
A Sheriff. But
yeah.
if he pops that ult, he's got a real
Meteor's
chance.
5
Low
HP.
HP on Meteor already. Headshot onto Stacks could
No,
set him up for success,
man.
but
Give
Stacks
us
gets ahead of the
one.
problem.
Early pause. He doesn't look that ballsy
Not
anymore.
able to get things going after the
Oh, I
last
don't
two. This
think
will
so.
be
We've
when
only
they
seen a
next
couple
get back
rounds,
onto
bro.
the board to be
I wonder
played
if
by
he's
one side
nervous.
and Dion
Got a lot of pressure for
But
sure.
on the other
A lot of ults here. A lot of ults. Let's see.
Having his ultimate
Fake
to work
A.
with. But a deep play by Isu is
Yoru
going to get a
ults.
lot of information. This space wide open, not being
They know
fought
Vice
for.
is
There's
playing
the
A.
Solo site defender spotted, fractured as well.
Oh
and
my
Isu
God. They
shuts
found him
Demon1
alone.
down. The A site
Wow.
open for business.
I mean, what can you do versus that,
DRG
though?
forced into the retake.
What can you really do?
At least still have that rolling thunder to work with, but
He
Meteor is
one-shot
going to be a
him.
snake in the grass.
Yeah, this is a nasty position that they need to clear. Nobody coming in from behind. It would just be this firefight. First one goes his way, but the trade is
Trade.
there quick enough.
Face your fear.
Plenty of ultimates to play with either side, and in fact, T1 will
They
be
have
the
breach
first to
ult,
throw.
but they're playing
They're gonna put in
offsite.
that ult to try and slow them down. Rolling thunder
They
on
got
the
two
other
of them.
side. Convergence path was being set up, but not yet thrown in. Still held at least for now, but they need to start finding these kills. Buzz with another Izu, one more.
Oh, they're not looking good
He
here.
might have
They're
used
not
his
looking
ult,
good
but he'll
there.
get one.
Ended up
GG.
close to the smoke, so of course Izu's going to put the dimensional drift through, but finding that pick onto Demon1, hell, the information might have been enough, but you add in that
I don't think it's
kill,
GG yet, but T1
and
are
the
heating
round
up for sure.
spirals out of control. You're on the back foot playing the retake. Meteor able to pick off another on the way through, and that's Izu down.
And you can kind of understand the
Picking
thought
up kill after
process
kill.
on the other side.
Sucks
as well
that it's
for
like off a
DRG,
pause
that,
as
okay,
well.
We've just taken a pause. Maybe they try and adapt. Oh, fast-paced play though from
Okay.
Ackerman. Nice setup to clear out Meteor.
They're speeding
He
up
has been
C.
a burden, but a quick execution. They know they've
Vice
lost
ult,
map control.
maybe?
T1 hit into C.
Nice
Not a
try.
lot to say about this round for DRG. They've got their pistols, and they've been at least making it competitive in the start with that deep A play, but once the push comes to shove for T1, they are ruling this battlefield with the rifles in hand. No chance to even the playing field with Demon1 falling so early, and
Also, who is
this one
DH?
done and
I don't think
dusted
I've seen
pretty much as it
DH.
starts.
That's the new guy, yeah?
5-2.
Round prior,
Yo, I think
against
Demon1
Guns,
should have been
it
on
was purely
Duelist.
based off they managed to find exactly where Demon1 was. He's been a one-side
I mean,
anchor. The
probably
second he was
not.
down, it was a very-
Because
just
you
the
need more
sheer
like
pace at which
cohesion. You
T1
need
are
more
reacting,
teamwork with
confident
Duelist.
calls coming out of Stacks.
Like to work with the initiators, to work with the smoke player. Sentinel can kind of like be left on his own a bit more. So it's probably a better role to fill, even though it's not the role he plays.
Death sentence. The dash used to get back out of that A choke point, and T1 with the early fight towards A main.
Yeah, T1 is winning that A fight hard now.
Noise made with the door open as Izu tries to distract, puts the decoy through, but the rest of the squad making their way into Demon1's den.
Nice.
This time,
4v4.
ice wall towards B. And although Izu and Meteor, they still have this C hit to rely on. The Thorns are going to divide up the troops a little bit, buy some time, maybe buy a 1v1 for Demon1, but he backs out as Spirit C will
my God.
The trade at least.
It worked out, I guess.
DRG holding on to the advantage.
Well, there's the Steel Garden.
You got both of them.
Weaponry removed, but it's how fast they can actually get in to deal with this. Immediately, Buzz is going to activate the overdrive. Not affected
they have guns.
by that ultimate. Now they have
Wayleo got both. What the fuck? They ran into each other. Brothers ran into each other.
But not for the side of T1.
Dealing with Izu towards A, but not overcommitting on the road.
Yeah, Demon1 ran out of sight, but I think it was good though. Like, it would have been shitty if he ran off sight and his teammate died. Great for Spirits to get a kill, but he definitely wanted to play his ult. Miscommunication, yeah.
Now we'll get to see what happens when they don't, and when the
Stacks is still mad at Sylvan.
Again, early control. Buzz been taking
The
this
scan.
space, perfect horn thrown through. It makes things so easy.
Spirit?
He wants found two though. Oh, just running through. He manages to get a third.
Oh my God. A lot of multi-frags for DRG, bro. 1v2 or 1v3 Meteor.
That Bangkok MVP might just get to show us why.
You got it clear, right?
He's got two players playing contact off that first flex. What a response from Spirit Z1. These haunts from Stacks have been getting away with so much. It feels like they got extra HP. They're just not being broken. What a spray, though, and he steps through the smoke. He sprayed all three of them. Buzz then trying to reclaim space, reclaim an advantage. With Spirit Z1 down, runs straight into Nick, and the round's
Good
done.
Util, good refight.
One round between them.
Tech pause. Sylvan sabotage their PCs, as he should. You think Sylvan is hate watching this match right now? Gotta be, right? Gotta be. Oh, is there a sub with them in Paris? Damn. Bro, caved. He's still hate watching though. We got a Yoru ult on both sides and a Vice ult on Meteor. Econ is still pretty strong for DRG, getting worse. T1, let's see.
I think it's growing.
A fight. They throw this neon wall and they smoke the end of it. It looks like. Let's see this. That way he has a place to like hide in.
Again, some early control, and this time Flexen's been caught trying to push up.
On his lonesome.
Openers have been going well.
It's a B pop. Vice wall's here.
Now there is going to be this time the sheer ready and waiting, and that will leave Buzz. I was going to say isolate, but luckily DH got ahead of it.
This is going to be tough.
Two players in,
with the Vice ult. Nick? Where's
Buzz
this?
in the corner.
On main.
Akaman's got a decision ahead of him, and now
break the door.
Is there. Spirit C1. Door is broken for him. He goes back to play with his teammate. Two on that angle. Buzz needs to be patient. Dodges the
what a flash.
He eats it. And Akaman and Spirit feed
no Vice ult.
Stacks.
Dude, the retake was great. They got rolled. I mean, Nick with the opener and then the double entry into broken.
5-5 scoreline.
Wow.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, it's been.
They didn't even get to Vice ult.
Fight backs in a lot of these.
They kind of fucked up.
I'm thinking still T1 getting the opener. This early battle that. Again, you have
what a flash. What the f.
And it is just patiently watched for. Again,
that is
another great horn coming out from Stacks. But then again, it's a fight back. I think Izu ends up getting lost over on that backside. He gets caught out by Nick.
He might be locked.
And then they just get from a 5-2 lead, and things looking pretty bad for...
Yo, they get the entry on A every single time.
Flexen's cursed.
Flexen's been having a really tough time, but that kill I can't even fault him for.
Oh my God. Yo, Demon1 is rotating from C thinking my teammates are shit again.
We're right back to T1.
Demon1 is 100% thinking like, oh great.
They've given DRG a little bit of slack, but hold on, Spirit C1. We've seen this before. Only the one damage
1v4. They have a lot of money.
It's not gonna make it too easy for Demon1. Look at the economy. Akaman could need a drop in the next round.
Does he save or go for this?
I think the thought will be to carry this weapon through rather than throw it away on a 1 versus 4.
If Demon1 wins this, I'll call her W. He's saving
having
though.
those online, if you could bait some out here, would be
Yeah,
the risk
Flexen's
reward
getting
that
picked.
DRG
I mean, to be fair,
I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you. I don't think I ever want to see a team
this round he
where
got spammed
Stacks
through
and
smoke
Buzz
fully,
on
but
the same
still.
squad.
certainly looked like it would be a more dominant scoreline, but even that is...
Oh, he saw him. Oh, come on, brother.
He's seen an arm.
Yeah, I thought it was straight through the smoke. Seeing the arm there is just like, I really feel for Flexen. I don't have the stats on opening duels, but I don't think they're going to look pretty for him.
He was flexing so much his arm went through the smoke.
Yeah, that could be it.
Tarik isn't hitting the gym lately? I know, bro. I lost my gains. It's actually very sad.
Left to play for. Deep play from Izu. But he's wrapping around on B. Spirits
Spirits,
is going to
nice.
be dropped in the B
Honestly.
side, seen to be wide open. Across this wall together. Early on, though, Akaman thinking
Got
about
two
getting
with the
aggressive,
Fatal.
pushed back by the Fade ultimate.
Demon on the
Standing
flank.
edge of
Double
the smoke,
swing.
Thinking about coming through, and he does
Oh!
just to refract this Demon1.
Nice shot,
Loses
though.
in the 1-to-1 trade. They might
Flexing,
think
there you
C's
go.
wide
3v2.
open now. The adjustment
Omen's
being made
pushing.
by T1. They'll close in, and with
You heard that,
DH,
right?
He's heard the TP. He's got the timing.
Yeah.
And it's a free pick back to a 2v2.
They've got
Such an
paranoia.
important kill.
Breach ult.
The youngster from the T1 Academy who has started to light up the world just as many young players from Pacific have done. But now he sits alongside
Is he breach ult bend?
and he's given the info over. Buzz now knows that they are sat at the back, but it's whether or not they're expecting this Rolling Thunder to come through. It doesn't seem like he's going to
He
pop
stayed
the
in
ult, but
and
he's
tanked it,
already been
damn.
wrecked. It's left
Nice
up to
teamwork
DH, but they know
there.
exactly where he is. Needs to try and deliver the
Ooh,
clutch,
what
and
a
he has
shot.
managed to put it back into the 1 versus 1. The
Damn,
swing
bro.
coming out from Nick, who's been so good, but playing with his food, just trying to bait him into these fights.
Wow.
And DH will take it.
Wow.
Handing
Sylvan
them
punching the
L
air.
with the Red Bull clutch.
Damn. Honestly, good half. That was a good half.
Masterful play in
There.
that 1v2.
There.
After the initial pick is taken, he is just running the clock down. Well played from DH. And T1 will lead by 2 as we go
Who
into
said
the
I
halftime
love?
break.
Nah, I'm not reading it. Who said that? Come on, brother. You know what you're doing. That's clickbait. All right, here we go.
Outside, eh, mate?
Making me worried. Getting nervous.
Although saying that, on the other side of things, it's only Izu who's going to go peeking. And
Tough.
that
That's
didn't-
big, man.
I'll be
Yo,
honest with
I'm
you,
gonna go
it
ahead and
didn't
say
seem like a play. It was just,
the rest
I
of the
assumed
guys
he
on
had
DRG.
a way out of there.
Damn!
Demon1, alive and well. It
Oh
seems,
my
but he
God, it
will
would have
be
been
dealt
so
with by
sick.
DH. The problem,
Damn.
T1 at least, is that A site has fallen.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the rest of the guys on
Double the numbers
DRG,
now.
they're looking nice too. Like I don't know who
DRG,
these
they've
guys
got
are,
the
but they're
man
looking
advantage
nice.
And then some.
Like Nick
Got the
and
plan, they've got time ticking away
what's his
on their
face?
side. Meteor. Does he come if he came
well,
through that
honestly,
smoke, 2
actually
players
all of
over.
them. Flexen's been throwing a little
As
bit. I'll be
covers
honest,
bases
but
and
the rest of
clear out
them.
The rest, DH,
Hey,
with his
we're calling
power
out
is
the one
good.
guy.
He's gonna catch a player up close. What a
Wait, what's
shot.
happening here?
Akaman dropped, but time. He's bought a little bit of it with that stun. And now the spike is really starting to tick fast.
Okay, they have-
need to make
oh,
a move.
this is a big kill.
Meteor and DH.
Trade?
Meteor
Okay,
through
he
the
got it,
door to be
big.
shut down.
Dead?
The trade was possible.
Dead?
And it won't be needed with Nick landing that shot to close out
Is
the
this
pistol.
performance good enough to confidently say
6 to
Demon1 is an
7.
upgrade?
DRG just one
No,
behind.
I mean
Yeah,
I've
I
never
like the
seen
fact
this
that
DRG team play
Nick
with
in that
Voca
scenario
Shoe,
doesn't give
so
anything
I don't know how
away.
good they are with their
He just sits
with
behind
the
the
player.
box,
But I'm
lets
pretty
his
sure
two
Voca Shoe is
teammates
like
go
their main
challenge
star,
towards
right?
the revolving door, and just basically sits in the corner, so nobody expects
So I don't
him to be
think
there
so.
at the end. Solid round coming out for DRG, and an important one at that. As said, I think there's a good opportunity target.
Well, has to be said, Demon1 having a hell of a game. It's been 5 months almost since we saw him play. That's only at the regional stage over in North Americas. And look at him now, last second substitute coming through, and he's delivering on a role that we've never seen him play in official.
What?
But Flexen's gone down in A main.
How did he kill him from there?
A classic on range. That's a tough loss early on, but they will punish it pretty
Was he even
heavily.
broken and he TP'd?
It's a loss they're used to dealing with.
Yeah, but on the defense, it's a different
No,
story attacking
he
without
killed him
this.
there.
Well, you know, they're playing at range. They don't mind if someone peeks them while they've got the rifles out.
Flexen's on Pie Watch.
Paranoia is
I would say
overrated.
it's not, yeah, it probably won't affect. There you go, it's all fine.
There.
They didn't need him anyway. Hopefully in the next 2 rounds it won't keep happening, but in this case, it's not too bad. For Meteor, any damage would be nice.
DRG tying it up. Decent round in the previous. Good economy. Isu playing aggressive. He'll grab himself the first. Sticks around after
Wow.
the flash.
You stayed a
Sticks
while.
around a bit too long. The punish is there. T1
Great
start
trade.
to shift towards this side of the map.
He seems to be allergic to his gate crash. Like most of the time, you're going to see Yoru go out, get a kill, and escape. They've even lost some of their utility on the B side, that they have to be a lot more careful.
That's a very important piece of utility. Questions in the back of the minds of DRG. There's the gate crash
They're
taken
in.
for Spirit Z1. In
Wow.
the smoke early, got ahead of Stacks, but doesn't catch
Meteor.
coming out. It's down to a 2v2.
2v2, Nick's one off ult.
The spike still needs to be planted, but they've got 30 seconds to do so.
Paranoia on
It's
D.
down below, so a little bit of a reroute from DEMON1, but those
Did they clear
thorns
right?
should buy them
They don't
time.
clear it? Oh my god.
Pressure's on Nick when they fade. 2 players coming his way, and it'll be Buzz sliding through again. And
Wow.
to track
1v2.
this man. The flash set up. DEMON1 in another
Ooh.
clutch, and even blinded.
No. It's
The
so
Buzz, the
close
savior
every
of this
time.
round for T1.
I can't believe
It's
Buzz got away with
close,
that.
but they'll maintain their
The
lead.
neon slide, brother.
Playing against
The neon
Buzz's
slide.
Neon
That character is
a
just so
nightmare.
slippery.
Like, the movement that he has is just absurd. Like, even if you get the drop on him,
Yeah,
it doesn't
literally,
feel
literally.
Like
He's described it perfectly. Neon can just bail himself out, herself out.
definitely an opportunity here. As a bonus round goes, it's definitely not bad, but I do feel
Damn.
like, especially in moments like that,
Wow.
you're gonna feel a little bit hard done
Did
by.
anyone flash
That they don't
himself?
manage to take that round.
Hold on.
Nonetheless,
I think he
you'll
flashed
see in a
himself.
moment the
No?
T1
Or was it Omen
economy, and on
Mines?
the other side of things, Nick coming
Oh,
in with
okay.
a rolling.
One re-cleared the space. They're on the rotate, moving towards this A site where Meteor was left to solo hold, where they were giving up control towards the tree, but now they'll be 3-man stacked up. But they're not here ahead of the push.
Jesus.
Izu goes down
And a spam kill.
alongside Stacks.
Oh my god.
Third. And T1.
What is
they had to
that,
rotate.
brother?
They were here a little bit late.
Yo,
but
these guys are shooters
now
on this
they're out of the
team.
round. This might have to be a save.
These guys are
I
legit
was thinking a lot
shooters.
of what we saw in the defensive half
Wait.
was Ackerman being a
I'm really starting to believe in this
fly
DRG
in, get a
team. Holy
kill, and that'll be it. Not this round.
like,
He's now put himself
it's not
up
even like a Demon
right
One
near
has
the
to
top of
hard
the board.
carry
There's
angle.
a lot of contention for that
Like,
on the DRG
it's,
side. So many top
we got
level
shooters on the
performance
team.
for
We can
this
do it
squad.
together.
And
T1 is also just mid. Have they really fallen off that hard since Bangkok? I'm having a hard time seeing why you wouldn't believe in them.
What an incredibly
I
competitive
don't know. I
game
mean,
we've had so
I just
far
don't
for
know enough
DRG.
about DRG. I'm
Coming in as an Ascension team, the stakes
more
couldn't be
well versed
higher.
on T1.
As we said,
But
it's not
again,
just
also
about
them, I haven't seen as well in a
lifting
while.
trophy, about
Demon One is probably paying DRG to play, no? No.
Last-minute substitute
But,
Yeah.
of bringing in one of the best chamber players
And lost
we've
one of
ever
their best
seen.
players.
Lost
I hope
one of
he's
their
getting
best
paid.
and put in a man who's never played
Wow,
Vice before.
what a f***ing entry, brother.
Ackerman
That's
opening
Waylay
up
for
this
you, huh?
round. DH is down, and is it retrievable? It might be stuck on top of the box.
Look at that.
That's disastrous.
He's
If so,
sharp,
leaving
brother.
Buzz
He's
as the only
sharp.
man holding a big gun. They're on the rotate to the C
He's
side.
sharp.
Izu and DH already lost.
I mean, it's looking
A
prime.
lot of the stopping power that you'll see in a buy
Buzz has a
round
rifle.
doesn't
It's a
exist
C-stack.
here. Okay,
Nah,
rifle did
only
fall.
two.
Thank you, Jack.
Let's show me Buzz POV.
Not Jack. I'm so used to E MEA.
Just
Yeah.
give him credit. Why
Yeah,
not?
thanks, Jack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ball
Overheating!
play from Buzz.
Damn.
At this point, you can understand wanting to try and put the world on his back, but a chance for Meteor. Always one of the best with the pistols, but this is definitely a tough ask, and he's the last man standing. Flexing. There he
Flexing.
is.
For this matchup here.
Oh, they just bumped
does a
into each
great
other.
job.
Headbutted each other.
He's already come in.
He's
smacked
dead.
The player straight in the head, but not with the rifle. Izu down, but DH
Wait,
is
is it DH or Dick? I thought it was
himself
Dick.
a triple before eventually falling.
Damn.
Stacks was there.
He got
but
three and they
Demon1
still
deals
lost
with
it.
him. A shaky start for T1. DH put them right back on winning track, but now it's Meteor, a man who's received his MVP, his acknowledgement on the international
Double
scene.
vice
Well,
ult.
he has to take down one of the best.
Good molly, great molly. Wait, what?
No, that's his
Oh my
team.
God, he needs to
He's
win this.
Giving it away. DEMON1 against Meteor for the round, for the 10th round for DRG.
Should they double
A
vice
nail
ult?
in the coffin if they lose this.
Well, this
for
is bad
T1.
'cause he can
A
walk back in and
time
vice ult
being
him.
bought. DEMON1
And-
can reposition, but now Meteor's going to do the same, and there's no escape. DEMON1
Oh, he doesn't know where
by
he
the
is, though.
ultimate, down to the Sheriff.
Ooh!
Meteor out of the round. T1 down by 2.
The sheriff? Wait, the sheriff tech on the vice ults? Ooh.
Very C1 game.
It's a vice
Absolute
diff.
heart
It
attack
has to
there.
be said.
Clears
He
so
actually
many
diffed
different
him.
positions around
Oh
the
my
A
God.
side, but then gambles
Hold on, this just got interesting.
on his gate crash. And, that gamble
got
was
interesting.
definitely not worth it. Almost handed the round over. DH at the beginning, it feels like a lifetime ago, the amount of work that he was able to do.
Damn.
Yeah, just in a safe pair of hands. Definitely seeming like the stand-in of the century so far.
Spirit's already got an entry.
Sure, not
on
a whole
C?
lot in this round, but dead within seconds.
Wow.
Bucky can be dangerous, but not on a peak like that.
Brother.
DEMON1 spoon-fed that pick. Can DH recover?
Wait.
He's going to let him fade away on the side.
He's getting
Easy,
primed,
classic
actually.
in hand. He's good
Like,
for
seeing
one.
him do it in, like,
Done
ranked and
well.
pro city
Stacks
is
at
not...
least finding another, but it's
It's not
enough.
obviously, like,
In a round
close,
like
but, like,
this,
for him to be
the
able to
man
come
left.
onto stage and play as well
DH, Stinger in
on a
hand.
different role,
I find that they don't expect.
I'm starting to buy
Remember,
into
they held
this.
onto that space towards A-Long for a long time. I don't think they heard that weapon be picked
Wait,
up.
wait,
He's
wait, the
dodged
guy walked
flash,
into
and his timing
him.
could be
What the
perfect.
fuck is going on
DEMON1's there
here?
to greet him, and even if he wasn't, Spirit Z1 should have cleaned up. 11 on the board.
I just
You
feel
don't
like
need
I've
to
been let
focus
down
on
by
setting
these
up
like
utility
hype
or,
roster
like, when,
changes
for
too many
example, he plays
times.
smokes, like putting smoke
Where
in
like
position,
I've
him to
just
be
seen this
core
so many times,
without
you
his
know.
gun, and
But
if
like
you've got
he's
this
living
guy
up
just
to
to
it,
frag,
so it's hitting.
well, he's 18
You know what I
and
mean?
9. He is the top fragger in the
That's
whole
why
server
like I
right
feel like
now.
people are overreacting.
It's looking
All right,
like
11-8,
in
T1 on a
fact,
full buy
they sucked
here,
in Baby Bay
4
and made
ults
him
and an
look
op.
good.
To be worried if you're from Pacific.
They have
Full
sight.
clearance
Wait,
of this site with that command, but a big shutdown.
They killed
T1
double
playing
dive.
outside of it, setting the trap
Wow.
and springing it just on time.
Oof.
Nick with a double makes this look a bit more
wait, this is
doable.
scary if Buzz
The
dies
up of
here.
Izu on the way,
Oh my
but
god,
still
he knows
miles
he's there.
away. Buzz
Demon's pushing.
Checks himself onto the site. A chance for him to be isolated, but now the rotates
Timing.
are here. Now the ult's in play. Buzz's swing is
They're using
perfect.
everything.
Izu's clearing
Okay,
everything.
wow. Dude,
They
nice
will
shots
find
by
this round a
who was that?
much-needed win for T1.
DH and
I
Meteor.
am
They killed
surprised,
double
though, with that
dive on the way
advantage.
in
You can make an argument for anyone else.
to B pop. They're in.
Oh, Ackerman.
They have it.
He's taking the space yet again. He could
What?
fall back, but he doesn't need to.
That was
Spirit
not
Z1's
it.
alongside him.
No, that was too
Full
aggressive.
control of B site, but it looks like T1 want to fight for it. A delay towards Hobbit. They'll have to wait a moment now
That was
with
too
that
aggressive.
stone landing, and that's going to get the plant out
Damn.
for DRG. Man advantage for the attackers.
Izu,
But that
4v4.
fades quickly. Nice shot by Izu. Here
Good
comes
sees.
DH and Meteor.
Falling apart.
Wrath of T1
Whiffing.
unleashed, and no one standing
Nick
with
1v3.
Nick. Three more. He's already got 2, but that off is
Ooh,
holding tight
nice
on
try.
the ankle.
Damn, they took that back.
Another
4v5?
round for T1.
How have
Looks
they
like
done
they've
that?
moved. Like,
Someone
a lot
died
of those early
heaven.
fights have not been working for them.
Let me see this.
The risky plays early in the round haven't been paying off.
Got the
So
back of
instead,
Ackman.
Okay, they lose a man,
The heaven
but then
fight.
It's just about boxing
And then,
the
yeah.
players in, not allowing them to have these fast flanks, and then fighting as a team. And
They
if you
took
think
ones
back to,
everywhere.
like the old
All
school
ones.
Vision Strikers DR.
There's a lot of the
Last
time you're gonna
pause
be able to
DRG.
punish somebody before the round
Still a
starts.
full buy.
That off of Izu
Breach ult, one off
seems to be
Yoru,
putting up a lot of
Omen ult.
value.
Okay, it's another B pop with
He
Demon1
won't take
lurking.
this round, and they might even be able to extend into the lead off of it. Again, you see these passive angles.
They have
being
full
held.
C
The
control.
operator brought in for Izu once
They got a
more,
crunch
just to
C from
passively
B.
hold A. An already massive group up from the defense.
They're
on this
gonna be
B side.
tested.
And elsewhere,
Gives it
it's
up.
got DH. Jiggle peeking, but has now been smoked off.
Much more defaulty from DRG.
Big fight here.
Ackerman looking for the fight.
Ooh,
Spuds one gets
close.
out immediately. But eventually they will group up. They had DEMON1 waiting outside of A, but the C site, this is where the hit's coming through. Stun, it's perfect. The team
Wow.
used, but it doesn't get DH to safety.
Good
Spirit
teamwork.
Z1 still able to pick him up, and now they've got control over C, but it's being fought for. Meteor stepped through the
Swarm.
In comes Buzz. The stun landed, but
No
Ackerman gets out of
swarm.
it. Flexing
No
from up top.
swarm. No
The
swarm.
DRG in a 5v1 all of a sudden.
The retake
A
is
lot of
looking
talk
sloppy
about
from
Izu's
DRX.
operator. How it
Or
started
DRX
to put him
T1,
on the
sorry.
board.
Damn,
Chances
this
to close out
this
their
has
map
potential
pick
to
here
be a real
for a
bad
team
day
that
for
came in
T1.
with a sub-
Drift, spot him hitting with the stun, and there's no real way out. Izu,
What
he's
the?
surely dead. No way he comes out.
They actually
without
have
one
shit
alive,
money
but
too.
at least
That's big.
manages the one.
to pack in this round in terms of those safety nets, but let's see what T1 can do with this mixed bag.
Hello.
Izu's got one. Buzz on the
Buzz with a bucky?
finds another, and
He's
this round
TP'd out?
to a flying start for
You
T1.
psycho.
We thought they'd look weaker, but somehow it's like the cleanest start they've had.
Yeah, it started so weird.
His
Ackerman
ADS is a
flying
dot.
over most of his
Interesting.
enemies and then getting caught out, surprised by Izu. A pretty hefty upgrade as well.
Nice
for
try.
Buzz. Come on, near
Demon
peak
1, 1 versus
as
5.
Optimistic. with the spike down.
He's actually 2 off ult, so 1 kill here would be great.
Damage here might help them out a bit.
On the international stage,
it was a lot.
It'll be much
Double
harder.
dive onto B again.
Already a
It's an
solid
entry.
Buzz has been dealt with.
Stacks Meteor,
though,
answer back.
In turn, Stacks wanting to get back in there, but he's got to be
Visol,
careful.
Yoruo,
Low
they see
HP.
him.
DEMON1 being revealed.
He got the kill! Visol back!
He gets his ult, looks to take
Oh
it
my
back.
god, they have spike though. Omen ults? They have Omen ults.
They have matched
They can
each
Omen
other
ult the bomb.
man for
Omen ult the
man.
bomb, guys.
Even still though,
DEMON1 had spike.
yeah, look at the position of the spike, getting it back.
Plant that.
Is he going to be able to block this? No, it takes more than one to
Guys,
do
just
so,
plant
so
it on
that's
B.
at least
You already
the
have the
spike
site.
back
Don't
into their
overthink
hands.
this.
I am
What are we
looking, however,
doing?
at DH.
Brother.
He's making that read
I don't
early
like
that
it.
this team might just try a move for the A site.
Thing is, though, they're in this 3v2. Playing the retake could have a lot of value. For DH, he has to be
Oh,
very
they actually don't
selective
expect this
about
possibility.
where and when he fights.
30
Already
seconds left.
drop down
This is kind of weird now. I'm not going to
towards
lie.
the A site. DRG, they might go to C, though.
Oh my
Making their
god,
mind
they
up
might
as we
flank
speak.
D.
They know they've already taken out the Vice on the other side with Meteor's utility gone, but it will be the A side. That's the ultimate target.
They're gonna make
And a
noise.
sneaky play
Wait, he's
here
looking.
from DH,
Oh
but
my
it all comes
god.
down to timing. Nick is walking up on him, but they
They
decided
didn't
to leave
clear
him
it.
10 seconds.
They
The plan
didn't
has to be
clear
secured.
it.
DH, if he can just drop this spike, it could all be over here. And
Oh.
the spike gets planted, but Nick is left alone. If he doesn't find this pick, they will overwhelm
1v3.
him with numbers, and DH slips away to
He's
the
not going to
tree.
peek.
Nick against the world. He's had so many big plays.
Seized.
The decoy reveals.
Oh!
Oh!
You saw it. You saw it, bro. You saw it. You saw it, bro.
Taking
He
this
actually
across
had
the
him.
line, bringing T1 into an overtime, giving
Damn.
them a chance to deny DRG on a map where they've looked beautiful.
What an absolute mad round.
Damn,
Both
DEMON1 almost made a
teams
play too.
Kicking things off.
Nice try.
Steel Garden.
NC. Had they cleared the guy Pit, this round goes completely differently.
One hell of a try.
Like, they
He was
almost
actually
cleared him.
stuck in
They
place
almost cleared him.
by a seize that was
On the attack side, guard T1.
There's
but look at this stack
4
up
guys on
from
A, the
DRG.
refight.
There's 4 players here. Previously, we've seen them fight tooth and nail for A, and T1 have been keen to take that
Killed him
space when
blind?
it's given.
No.
But now it's a trap.
Wow.
That's sprung. Flex him through the door.
3v3.
Grabs one before falling. The numbers even.
Breach still fighting.
Nick with the pressure
Nick
on his
is
shoulders
crazy.
again. This time he delivers, but the slide in from
Big
Buzz.
trade.
Punished
2v2.
For the 2 versus 1.
2 versus
H
1, sorry.
reads that's the decoy. He might have to jump on Spirit C1. A 3rd kill. And the TP taken to the other side of the map.
DEMON1. Oh my god.
A plant and a 1v1. How many clutches has DEMON1 be in? But this one, the most important of all.
He's going around.
he up top.
He's going around. He doesn't know it.
He opened the door. So DEMON1
Oh.
has tried to bet the idea that he is coming from this position, but I feel like it's going to take him
I like this too.
long
I like
to
this
go
too.
all the way back around. And once that smoke fades, DH will have the idea that this man is no longer in position. In fact, it's such an obscure angle. I don't even know if DEMON1
Oh,
expect
I don't
this
know if
at
he'll
all.
expect
And
him
the
there,
problem is
yeah.
Now that clock is starting to tick, the doubt starting to be in its moment.
Damn.
DH has played
That
it
would have
to
been a
perfection
crazy clear
again.
though.
Where
I
have
mean,
they
there was a
found this
world
man?
where he actually
A
does
Red
walk
Bull
around
clutch
bends.
to get-
Damn, nice try.
And don't get
I
me
liked
wrong,
what he cooked.
DH has been playing
It
the
was-
game all throughout
it was
regulation,
doable.
but these last 2 rounds, he has hit another level entirely.
He would have to go back up. Yeah,
In the
clearing bend would be
return.
crazy.
Catches
Is there any
both
world he
players
clears bends?
completely off guard.
Match point
And a
2-1.
4K
Deal, Buzz, Stacks,
5-man from
Izu,
DRG.
people have been there, done that, got the
Up.
t-shirt. To potentially
What?
the first map, but boy, might just have to do it again.
But it looks like they'll still commit to this A site. DEMON1 holding the flank. This could be a mistake. There's so many players
one more.
here. Stacks traded out. DH going to burn the paranoia just to deny the space. Slow them down.
Well, look at the rotation.
All 3 are here.
Everybody's already here.
This is
They
a big
call for the
kill.
rotate back. It looks like they will, but the ops now in
Did he
position.
see him?
Holding that cross.
Oh my god, the triple peek. They saw
Finding
him.
strength in the scars.
Oh my
He's
God.
being dealt on A main.
Oh my god.
They'll still move towards this site. And the numbers are still here for T1. At least they were.
27-16.
Meteor has left his team. I'm surprised they're splitting up.
30 seconds
I'm
left.
surprised that's the decision. Come on, this time DH can't
NC.
save them. Ackerman will put him in the dirt.
We go again?
Meteor so far away. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, best case is DH gets 2 kills, Meteor 1v2, but
Chances. Now that he's being spotted, looking pretty bad. There goes the ultimate on him.
woo!
Okay, Ackerman will fall, but the spam's through the wall. Giving up that space. What happened last time? It was a trap play with a lot of players in position.
Nice.
Expecting the same.
Well, they know
here.
they've refought
Although
it. They can
Izu
speed up
stuck around,
C.
he has that gate
They're speeding
crash
up
used
C.
early this
Demon
time.
1's full alone.
Won't make the mistake he did in regulation of giving them the picks. Now
Good molly.
Boards, slow this push down. Give a chance for the rotations. Demon
Needs one here. Needs one here.
Again.
Oh, he fucked up. Got his one. Good job. Good job. The flood is here, Spirit. Spirit!
Delivering again. And a 3
2v3.
versus 2. The defensive round.
Oh my God, that was
likely,
huge.
But with that coming down, we're back to a 2v2, and T1 have got a plan.
Not much util left.
Putting themselves in a position to turn this round on its head, have another chance at claiming the victory on their opponent's choice, but Flexin and Nick have an opportunity.
One away
The
from
flash
ult,
is gonna
yeah.
slow them down even more. The Aftershock not quite finding anything, but even still,
Oh, good smoke.
it has cleared an angle, it has checked the
Good
spot.
stun.
But that time is ticking. They need to get a move on. First contact.
Poppin'?
Izu gets
Wow.
one, and it is
Izu gets one like that? Damn.
But Meteor will make sure that they're the ones that get another chance at victory.
Oh my God. The site anchors did a good job. Demon 1 got
Another
1,
match
Spirit
point
got
for
2.
DRG. Last
I think
time it was a
Meteor's
timeout called.
kill in the
They
end
saw it to correct course.
was the big one. Like, they did their job here.
Game, it's going to be a timeout again, Tom, but it's T1 this time, taking the breather.
This kill right here, that kill right there was big.
A couple of times, so.
Meteor, good impact.
I think also just
Yeah, let's see.
dare I say,
Off
some
on
of the best I've
Izu.
ever seen. Like, it
Four-man
catches someone
C
every
start.
single round. In fact, Izu
They're going
set up outside of
Meteor.
B. He's got that operator in hand, and they will take that control. But the second they take it, Stax is immediately back to go and support the other side of the map.
Is this a real hit?
C site, but it might be too late. By the time he gets there, they're already teeing up for the push.
He's in.
DRG straight in. Meteor under pressure. He's
Swarm.
surrounded.
Big kill,
comes in to
Stax.
help and finds the first.
Big kill,
Finds
Stax.
another. Stax keeps
Oh my
And he
God.
might have delivered them the win.
Oh,
Nick,
that was
on
clean.
A sliver of health has to stand off against the op. And even then,
Wow. T1, take it. Damn.
13 to 13.
Damn.
T1
NCGG.
climb back from what looked like defeat and claim map 1.
Oh my
DRG's
God.
pick.
Yeah,
Demon 1's praying right now.
he stretch the imagination. He came in trying to change it either. Cypher definitely can be tougher on that hole, but at least for now, it's going to be DH continuing how he did on the last map. A fantastic individual performance.
The
Oh,
future.
wow, a recovery already needed in this pistol. It is a firing squad with DH leading the scoreboard already. And while Buzz
Nah,
is there to close
don't
it out,
let this be a
pistol
stomp,
round for
please.
T1 for Champions. That was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, especially in the
He's
late
going through.
stage. Pressure was on for
Damn,
DRG.
nice try.
Pressure increases. They need 2 maps in a row. And starting out with a 1-0 loss, and Meteor is playing incredibly aggressive with the Marshall in hand.
I think he's hit 0 shots.
Yes, they were mostly through the smoke, so I'll
Warning
give him that
shots.
credit. But it certainly scared DRG away. They grabbed the orb and moved towards middle. This is all classics, nothing upgraded.
There we go.
You really don't
There
expect
we
to
go.
see a lot of contest. Meteor good for 2 at least. The player spotted crossing with a jump scare from Buzz. And they're losing a few, but that's a piss. Okay, now I'm getting worried. Now
How?
I'm getting really worried. And they know where DH is as well. This man
Spike.
seems so reliable, but an early response like this from DRG. This could
Still hasn't got a
really
gun.
He went
There
back
we
for the
go.
gun
disrupt
too.
the rhythm. A
I
rifle,
mean-
but only 30 HP, Tom.
He doesn't know where
He's
DH
gotta get
is.
the jump on
Headshot will
DH.
do it. That's the thing. DH has light
DH is playing in
shield,
between,
a
so it'll be
single
fast
bullet
rotate for
to
both
the
either
face
side.
would be enough to win the round. Now he believes that he is baited.
Watch, DH is gonna walk away as he walks across
DH
mid.
is just sat at the bottom of middle. He's waiting on this fight.
Fair try.
It's a little bit
Good ego.
scary.
They
Look
have
at
to
this
invest
Look at the
in
bonus,
full
yeah.
round.
A stinger,
Alright,
3
it's
sheriffs.
A
1
singular
phantom.
rifle being put into the hands of Buzz.
He got
The
2!
rest really isn't much, but
Ooh, missed the
well,
stun.
if Buzz is playing like this, maybe it won't matter. This is a terrible bonus round coming in
Wow,
from
that's
T1,
a
but
bad
somehow
loss
it's
for
working.
DRG.
They came in with a singular rifle, I think a stinger and a few pistols.
Yep.
And now DEMON1 has to try and save DRG from I want to say embarrassment.
Then a big swing from Izu. He's tucked in though. He set himself up for success. DEMON1 did, but
Bad start.
So
yeah, they've got to get close. That's the real problem.
Oh, that's tough. He got out.
The gate crash is used to get out of dodge before. That's a little too scary. Now
health.
those stingers
Top
are nice
mid fight.
and close. All of these fights look maybe even favorable for
Run.
them. T1 have to group, take these fights together.
Any ults?
It's Izu
Nope.
looking for some on his own, but around that laneway, when they come to push back
Chatter's
in,
expecting to 1v5
that's
every
where
round?
DRG
Not
really
for real.
pack a punch, not just on close range, but with the numbers by their side as well.
Flexing?
Picks up
Flexing?
a double. Spirit Z1
That
there
was
as
Spirit.
well. This could be DRG's
1v2.
round. A return.
Ooh. That's a big steal.
Master.
When DEMON1
And
gets signed?
it was the start.
Wait, question.
But this has been an
He
unusual.
has practiced
Now
with the
Rifles
team how
invested on
many
both
days?
sides.
Because he only practiced with the
T1
team once he
taking a
arrived
pretty
in
heavy blow on
France,
the last,
right?
But a 3-0 start.
So what,
especially
he's
when
got
they
like
get
4 or
by
5
round
days
three,
of
that's gonna
prac?
give them
Maybe?
enough to buy
Like
right
4
back into
days?
this. But
Unless he
Spirit
was
Z1
playing with them
already has that dimensional
with high
drift on
ping,
the
which I
attack
doubt.
side. That's probably
ping
gonna be
from
used
here to
here
China
clear
is
up all the
probably
space and maybe
gotta be like,
stop Izu
I
from
don't know,
having the
200
impact with
ping,
the
250.
operator. He's on
So
the
yeah,
angle,
that's
waiting
impossible.
for his chance to strike, and there it is. The gate crash back to safety. But Spirit Z1, he's got the sight for them.
yeah, just clearing out any risky angles will allow the rest of the team to run through clean. Although saying
Meteor?
that, Meteor's managed to
Spam
find one
kill?
on the cross. I think that's DEMON1 trying to jump around.
That's not gonna get
the
rolled, I'm not
edge,
gonna
and
lie.
Instead, another solid paranoia thrown through to give Buzz a little bit more. The TP to the other side, it leaves Nick, but he's done well.
1v2
He's managed
now.
to make this
Omen
one
ult.
look interesting.
There's a chance for
plants on the
Flexen.
other side of the map. And now
I
has
like
a
the
1
aggro
versus
play.
2 to play with.
Flexen's first half on Lotus
Oh,
was a
careful,
disaster
my boy.
class.
Is he
Was
gonna
picked
flank
off in
them?
A, and it felt like in every round. But
This
here's
is
his
crazy
chance.
to flank them.
He certainly warmed up in the second.
No, he's
Now
just
carried
checking,
through
okay.
That momentum to a
He has
1
a smoke.
versus 2. He's got Izu and DH, 2 big players.
Does he
for
peek the
T1.
cross?
The operator swapped out. It is just the rifle.
Wow.
But Flexen isolates.
He's walking back in.
10 bullets left, but time ticking. Playing inside his smoke. He can challenge as soon as
Oh,
it
he
happens.
had such a
He
good
expected
chance.
it. Lands
He
the
fluffed
shot
it a
with
little bit. Nice
plenty
try.
of time. I think he's putting the gate crash through to attempt
8 HP, yeah.
to reclaim that up, but surely it's too far.
Yeah, it's not going to get it. Even still, though.
Oh, the
very
2v5.
Nice attempt for the remaining couple of players to teleport to the other side of the map. Nick being able to get a couple, and then coming down to the wire. This reaction shot was tasty from Izu. I think
It's a big win.
He's impressed with himself.
Walking down mid.
This will be again a round where DRG move together, and so
Wow.
still going to be disrupted by Izu, and nasty angle
That's
in
nice.
He's still going to have this very fast flank, and because of that, they have a very good idea that there hasn't been a rotation. 3
This
players
looks rough
still
right now.
committed to this B side of the map as they look to try and make their way through.
Oh,
A missed shot by DH, though. That's given them an opportunity on DRG. When they got the plant, that's where things changed with Stingers in hand. This time it's beforehand. When Flexen goes diving into market, they've got
Nice
the
shot.
control, and DEMON1 lands his shot on backside. Stacks might have to back off. He's sticking around. He's getting up close. And he'll get the jump on Flexen, but the correction for DEMON1 isn't there. Meteor alone,
Damn.
and Nick.
they're winning
put him
these
in the
rounds. They
grave.
should be losing right now.
They really are better when these
I mean,
weaker
actually, this
weapons
is
come
close.
out as second.
They won
round
that
for
previous
DRG.
clutch
I'm
with
not sure it's
3-3.
they. I think it's Flexen.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Flexen's just
100%.
very good with the stinger. Like, he's a little bit more aggressive.
Look at this shot,
in the
though.
way
Holy
that he plays. Like, just looks to try and get up in their face the second he has this gun. And, yeah, look, just like
Flexen's
he's
making
TP'd
plays.
into angles, just
Nice
playing
shot.
up close. And
Nice shots.
DEMON1 also having a
Good
solid
job.
round at that.
Holy f.
Definitely some frustration. And
You know, you've already done the hard work.
DEMON1
and
looks
it's just
sad?
about
I don't
converting
think
your
so. I think
advantage.
DEMON1's very happy to be
Doubling
here.
down on it. Aggressive
Oh,
play. Flexen
the
under
wall
pressure.
bang, and he's being
Stacks
pushed.
already
Oh
wrapping
my
around,
God.
and Flexen won't
Barely caught
escape
him.
The wall bang to connect the pick and get a rifle.
Market split.
Or the team one side. It's the only one they have to work with. Look at DRG. They're walking into the spawn. They're taking
This
a
is an
very
eco
deep
from
fight.
T1, by the
Meteor will
way.
contain them at least alongside Buzz. It's all about avoiding that rifle for them.
yeah, that's the thing. If they go into A,
They saw him, I think, yeah.
I don't mind this, but it does mean that they're
The solo
almost
thing.
completely surrounded. Stacks is actually going to try and utilize the Hunter's Fury, and the rest
Tagged
of them, while
one.
this is going on, are putting the pressure onto Spirit Z1.
Wait, watch out, bro.
They keep the advantage, and Izu is now
Oh,
the one
Cypher
that's
ult.
been given that rifle. It's whether or not they can retrieve the other. Doesn't seem like it. They're going to split back in the other direction, try and group up as DH still creates the illusion that there's a player here. And in the meantime, Izu goes walkabouts. Now they have the dimensional drift. They can find everyone else.
Drops the rifle over as well, picks up another as he's running around the site. Ackerman and Nick have their work cut out for them. Ackerman good for the first, and the trade out makes it possible. But Meteor's classic is what takes them across the line.
This game is weird.
Course correction from T1. But
they're losing rounds they should win. They're winning rounds they should lose. Yeah, literally.
We've seen it with 4. We've seen it with 2.
These are warning shots. He's spraying the stinger. He's like, now they know I'm coming.
Well, they certainly do. All that utility fired through, but Spirit C1 the
trade.
And again, but
Stacks for the big 2.
A 3 versus 2 that they find themselves in. The TP to backside for early control, and it might not
1v3.
DEMON1 all alone. Last time, he had a pretty hefty.
I think he heard him TP there. It seems right. He has a strong idea.
And a good idea of where this player is. He is checking this left corner. TH needs to be quick on the trigger.
He like fell asleep almost.
The spike though is not in a good position with no cage left to cover the cross. That
yo, imagine that connected.
A jump shot with the Guardian. That's one hell of an attempt. Now he knows that op is on the other side, but hitting this shot will be difficult. Uses the cam to bait him out, and he's done so successfully, but he can't land the shot.
He dodged it.
Sends him running back. The classic round the corner. That's a risky play. They've given DEMON1 a chance, and he may.
No, he hesitated a little bit. Nice try. He thought about the classic, I think, because he was getting pushed. I don't know. Nice try, though. Good dodge in the stun. Good movement.
Yeah,
he made a round out of it. I like to play with the cam as well.
He was hit by that stun. That's the only reason
nice try, bro.
That Izu would run around that corner with a classic, but it just feels like at times T1 want to make this as uncomfortable for them, and I'm guessing their fans at home as possible because that was way too close.
What is that?
Who's Greg?
Who's Greg?
Pals here?
He's in Windows settings. He's lowered his mouse sense to
4-round lead,
2 or 1.
This game is put the pieces together with the stand.
That's not true. I don't know. I don't know enough about Waylay, I'll be honest.
Ackerman back to winning ways in those early fights.
Like,
Paranoia sent through, but that doesn't stop them as DEMON1 picks up another.
Oh, they're getting rolled.
Another stacks down, but DH in the corner has a beat.
Oh my God, he almost got 3.
DEMON1 saves them. Meteor left alone in a 1v3. That could have been a nail in the coffin of DRG. I don't know how that corner was left uncleared for so long.
I guess it just literally came down to we've killed enough people. There couldn't possibly be another one in the corner. And honestly, for DH, it's a nice try.
Holy shit, that could have gone real bad real quick. T1 pause off of that? Damn. Oh, it's a tech pause. Whoops. I thought for some reason T1 paused.
Wow.
Eco for T1.
Like a million jinxes back-to-back match so far. And after early control over A, they've immediately rotated to mid, expecting there to be some pressure put through on that side. The drone should, that's going to get a little bit of extra information. Now they're going to try and pincer in on them. It's a little bit dangerous, but I like the use of the dimensional drift. Will allow the escape and also give Nick a good opportunity to try and clear them up. The stick is still going strong.
Yeah, the damage is certainly being done, but T1
got one. 2v3.
The plant going to lose another player into the trades in the meantime, and DRG
should be fine.
Versus 2. Buzz has got a rifle, and last time he was in a position where he was the one we looked at, it was a 3K in A main. He dominated and gave T1 a real chance. I think that's why they converted. But now, smoked out, time ticking. No paranoia to work with. No stun. Not even a slide. Nothing to help out on this. This has got to be raw. Aim power. They're not looking the right way here. That's a free kill. Flexing gets caught off guard. Diving in. Buzz gets
1v1. Good trade. Oh my God, that was close. In before another tech pause.
To make sure that trade goes through, knowing that his opponent's in a little bit of trouble. After being stunned up, but it does mean that everything is incredibly close in the end. However, where we do get those guns coming back online.
No way. Oh my God.
Just this round. It's not looking fantastic. Last couple of rounds have definitely given up. Although they've been
no.
So far,
we're back.
We still have a chance to finish this half with the lead that they had just moments ago. A convincing 8-4 on the cards. The DRG, they're coming in with momentum.
Face your fear.
Oh, immediate usage of that Nightfall. Attempted TP and it has failed miserably. Meteor swinging out of mid. Is already looking to put this one to bed. Back on the rifles and back to winning ways for T1.
Bro,
well,
we're watching one round every 10 minutes. This game is hella hard to follow. Double trips on A.
This early push has definitely put some doubt in their mind. The rest of T1 seemingly quite happy to almost play this retake style setup. As now the attack look to make their move.
Got you. Found my wire.
Meteor, he's been a menace through the smoke.
The
But that
eye.
reveal, it's caught him off. Well played by Nick. The advantage
Wow,
now found and
Nick.
converted
One
into
by
a
one.
2 by
Nick is
Nick.
nuts.
The flash they thought would be the
Nick.
difference maker, but DH gets caught out alone as well.
Ace?
Crumbling under the pressure applied by Nick. We're left into a 1v3 for Buzz. They know where he is and they're lined up for the
7-5.
firing squad. This is T1's pick, one they came in prepared to play. There's no doubt. Aggression early on towards mid. 4 players up close, and it's Spirit Z1, a man who had plenty of opening duels go his way.
Traded.
Although he finds DH, the trade is immediate.
Uh-oh.
The space, well, they're taking it
Good
right
stun.
towards Ackerman. Good stun. But a player
Wow.
further back, unstunned is Buzz.
Tag drone.
They will be unwavering as they move towards this
Wow.
side. Flexen caught down to 20
They're
and
chasing.
completely boxed in. Nowhere to go. And he's wrapped
Oh,
up,
wow.
but he at least
You got
finds
one, yeah.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. It looked like he was going to get nothing
2v3.
for his troubles. Even
Oof.
still, though, Stax is going to spot out the first. I don't know if they've necessarily seen Nick just yet. Meteor is going for the fight a little bit
1v1.
individualistic. The swing back wasn't bad, but DEMON1's done well.
Buzz is
Unaware
pushing.
of where Buzz currently is trying to figure out every single angle. Instead,
Oh,
he's
didn't
being
expect
wrong,
it.
and it's Buzz once again. He is having one hell of a game,
Nice try.
closing out the pistol as he started it. 3 in the round, and a 3-round lead now for T1.
Yeah, that pistol's just going to send them further into the lead.
I think if Neon got one kill here, off that stun
for
would have been
DRG.
big.
And here's an interesting question, because they've been
Buzz 17 and 9.
extremely good when it comes to the weak buys, when it comes to the stingers. At this point,
They have got their stack in the right place at the right time. They don't have the weaponry to back it up, but
5-man A
I
stack.
feel like this is very all in for the side of T1, but they are doing well to pick apart
Some.
these pistols. There was definitely danger in this round, but oh, Buzz, he's happy to run into danger head first.
and they're even clearing the
Wow.
backside. You know, Demon1 had a chance
9-5?
to fly under the
Is it
radar
over?
there. Both teams having a very tough lower bracket, regardless of how results.
Ackerman.
He's playing
Ackerman.
like his life's on the line, and Spirit Z1's
Damn.
there to back him up.
Flawless.
It's a clean round
Wow,
from
wow,
DRG.
wow.
The bounce back right down through that laneway. It's so difficult to play against. This time it comes in at a bit of an angle, and it doesn't catch the first player through. Buzz able to follow up as a result. DH and Stacks with their
Okay.
own kills in the A site. It's fallen just like that. DRG trying to repeat the success of the previous round, but they're not quite as all in about it.
Haters
But
will blame
no one could
DEMON1.
follow up on that from the defensive side as they were locked out. And once Buzz came swinging through, it was done.
This is the problem with those sort of A-side aggressive plays. Is like it really does feel like a coin flip. And immediately
still buy.
bounce back. And sure,
Two
there's
save
enough credits
weapons.
to
They need this round.
consistently work.
The double
A fight
digits,
again.
4 rounds ahead. Rifles for DRG, but this is one of their last opportunities to fight for this map, to fight for this series. And it will be Buzz.
What?
DH falling at the hands of Spirit Z1.
What is going on in this game? What are these rounds?
Favor this time.
This is such a ridiculous way to play the game. Literally, our entire map is being decided
In the first 5
one
seconds.
corner. A main. That's where everybody lives or everybody dies.
Look at this
And we
spray.
have now just flip a coin. Let's
Wow.
just get everybody on stage, and we'll just flip a coin.
He went back
each
to
round,
Silva.
and whoever gets it on heads is going to be the winner. It is absurd. I love the fact as well that we have spoken about Demon1 being in this squad. He's the B player. Like he's just been for this whole game. He's like, this is where
TP
they now
Oro.
have the information. They've cleared out B, but I think it's going to be
Yoro's
too little,
here.
too late. A TP at least from Spirit Z1. And now he's going to be able to find them that information. He now knows that this is another A hit, but it's not a stack up of players anymore. Rotation is coming in, but they can't take this risk. It's just not worth it. It's down to the spams,
spam.
but nice work for Flexen. That stack's gone.
Now Flexen making a different
Spike?
name for himself.
They
when it
need
comes
Spike.
to A main on Sunset.
Paranoia, they're going to
Spike will
push.
be retrieved. However, T1, they're not looking to the site, at least not with two of their players. Paranoia being lined up right now, but they don't find the
Nick didn't get blind. Wow.
Unblinded, able to drop
Wait, he
DH.
didn't mean to go in the
It's
smoke.
across the board for DRG.
Oh, Meteor.
From Meteor. This could be the MVP.
All three
performance.
main.
In fact, it might need to be Buzz by his side. Another
Neither
for Meteor.
one.
Buzz with one, and it's Izu alone against Demon1.
He doesn't know where he
in
is.
The clutch. 3 rounds between them around DRG. Need, but Izu.
Oh, nice try. So many clutches for Demon1.
A step
Hard.
closer to
Nice try.
dominating this series.
Nice try,
as
nice
close
try.
as it's been.
This is one of the first sort of like...
He hit a nice shot on Neon, though. If they show the replay, he hit a nice
A
shot.
lot of it came down to Meteor. His target isolation was sublime every single time.
Oh, he was low,
not
but he got a
giving him
headshot
an
still.
opportunity for a trade.
Demon1 replay?
Well
No.
aware of the angles that were left missing and gave Izu a chance.
Damn,
maybe
lots
in a
of
round that
clutches.
They never should have had one.
Stop glazing him, bro. He's mid. Bro, you guys are so annoying, actually.
Under heavy pressure.
If he played like shit, I would say it. It was a hard clutch.
Fury clearing out the backside, at least the closer corners. That's going to get the Paranoia out of DH with a deep swing. Spiracy1 falls, but Ackerman's there so quick to trade this back. The advantage stays with the defensive side. The Spike trapped on the site. There shouldn't be a way for him to get out of here. The drone feeling Ackerman as Meteor creeps his way ever closer. He's got this wrap around. It's really down to Flexen's timing, and he's not clearing the angle. He's not covering
Trade.
it. But eventually the trade comes through.
Okay, if
Leaving
T1 won
Stacks
this clutch,
alone
GG.
against two.
He's known for his ability to clutch, but they're grouping up, looking to play this together. A wonderful reposition from Flexen.
Seems
Yeah, they're
like he
actually on
owns it.
Eco.
They'll
One
need
rifle.
to keep ownership over that. Spike towards B this time. And the early pressure on A. Paranoia primed and ready, not used.
Oh my god.
In play for Ackerman.
That skin
It's
is
going
awesome.
to be a winker buy, and that he can get aggressive with that without too much risk of delivering a big weapon to his opponents. I like that adjustment, especially with the ult in the back pocket. Demon1 does
Well
well
done.
to stick around and find one. And look, they can even get a plant here.
Yeah, the only thing is the rifle on Meteor. Looking to get it behind.
Oh
That's the
my
one for free.
god.
Now needs to isolate this duel onto Demon1. This is
Oh
gonna be
my
important.
god,
He wins
Paranoia.
this, and
He blinded
the
both of
round is
them.
Genuinely on the Paranoia though, fantastic. It's going to force them away. Pop flash back, but again, the pressure is all on Meteor at the moment. The rest of the players still yet to claim any weapons. They're trying to give space for him, but he is being spammed out already. Meteor, he somehow manages to pull
What?
it down, puts it down to a 1 versus 1. DH into the clutch, running round. Just trying to get away from an opponent who's running in.
Oh my god.
Not quite enough. Meteor did
Oh
so much
my
in that
God.
round. But luckily, DRG will live to tell the tale.
Bring her on the Rosie.
A 4K. I mean, we talked about Buzz when it comes to having the rifle with the weakness. But
These rounds are too
jeez,
close.
that is ridiculous.
Did we need
Okay,
that?
that was not a, yeah, I was going to say the same thing. That was not a necessary replay.
They thought that's going to be their
I agree.
pathway to success, and instead
You could
it
have
was
slow-moed
very
Meteor's
nearly their
kills.
downfall.
Instead, we slow-moed the Bucky
Isolating.
whiffing.
Just
was
one
close,
round,
it was
but
close.
He fires back. He won, and another close round with weaknesses. It makes me worried.
Fast B hit.
Oh, faster play being attempted. Izu is going to spot a lot of players out.
Wow,
with the
it's
shorty.
so
And
like,
that's Nick already
if you
gone.
find someone on their own,
Fantastic start.
it feels like
Gives them a
guarantee
lot
it.
of space.
Like
There is
Izu's
still
been
another player here, but they're
Izu's
gonna
been
be
very
revealed.
good
Meteor's been getting so many
at
kills, so that
capitalizing on these Euro
Neural
kills.
theft is already back online.
He's
Oh,
just such a madman.
they have Cypher ult.
He needs to deliver more.
And your
Meteor,
ult
DH
now.
down. Here comes
They're
the
pushing
ult
Demon1.
out of Spirit Z1. A lot of information
The
to work with.
stun,
Good
the
stuff,
neon
though,
stun
from
got
Buzz,
him.
And he converts the kill.
3v3,
Izu expecting that deep
flank.
But Spirit Z1 delivering. And
Oh my god, Spirit's cracked, brother. I mean, I don't even see the kills that closely, but he got 3.
Spirit Z1 connects the same.
I think he got
And it's
4K actually,
double
because he got
digits now
the first
for
kill and then he
DRG,
ulted,
just
right?
one behind.
Damn.
And the economy of T1 starting
Replay?
to struggle.
Well, I really like
Yeah.
the way that T1 tried to play that. They see that Spirit Z1 is
That
going
was the
into
first
ult, so
one.
they push back sight. They try and avoid him while he's giving information.
Wow, he was
take
ready
another
for that
fight.
shit, brother.
The
I mean, I
fact
know the
is,
Cypher ult, but still.
He was the danger in that round. He was the problem that they needed to
Damn.
get rid of. Being
Okay, this is probably
brought
attack.
together in a row.
T1 pause, I'm guessing. Pause 22 and 15. Spirit 18-17.
Buzz is from
T1's 13-15.
Little avail, but
I mean, I think he's playing good. They haven't really That was probably one of the first rounds this half they've gone B.
Somewhere you can find a
But,
lot of value.
yeah.
Right back
I don't think
to
his
this
score,
A main aggression.
not that his score
It's
is
gonna be a
bad, it
very
doesn't say
direct play
the full
with
picture.
Stacks. Yeah, I
Let's
was gonna
see.
say he had a Guardian.
Bucky
He
and
has
a Guardian.
again.
Guardian glass
Time's
cannon.
running out. Is he keeping that? He's on the other side of the map. I don't know if this is going to be a pump fake towards A and a rotate back. We'll see. Reveals on the way, and there might not be
flexing.
any going back.
There goes that.
Flexing and Ackerman have
That
shut
round is
them
done.
down.
Oh, Cam, my bad, y'all.
Now we have seen.
Damn, they got fucking rolled. Oh my god, that was off a pause too. What was the plan? Walk A? Okay, full buys. 11-11, yes. Make a wish.
At least on the other side, it's much more of that direct take again.
They're speeding up A.
But there's a couple
He's
of players
tagged.
to deal with.
Oh, he got killed.
One of them
DEMON1 got ran down.
on his way through.
Try
DRG,
playing in
lose
alone.
DEMON1, lose those traps.
They got fatal. 4v5.
All the information. On retake,
Oh, Meteor. Can't give that.
Primarily, Nick throws that through, but a TP from DH.
Fatal
He's
to
behind
2.
them now.
Omen's flanking. Fade's aware.
Time, perhaps a thorn in
Oh,
their side,
Flexen's
but
aware.
Flexen quickly eliminates
3v3,
some stacks.
2v3,
Grabbing
1v3.
himself good, but he's
It's
fallen and
retake.
Bugs left
We missed every kill this
alone.
round. Holy
And dealt with.
12-11.
Big lead
A
in
successful
half one,
retake. Holy.
6-2 up.
Holy.
Been a surprise. The way that the rest of this map were going, I thought
That was an
T1 had this
overpeak, I
dead to
feel,
rights,
but
6-2 start.
Flexing, good job on
Half going in
flank.
their favor. Second pistol to give them the lead.
Nice
but
shot.
Some real resilience being
Scan.
shown by DRG.
Scan was good too. Wow.
They came in
Wow,
as
what a
the
retake. What a retake.
number 2 seed for
What a
China,
retake
but
for real.
I think many had the expectation that once DEMON1 was added in as a
Damn.
substitute for Vukashu, one of their best
Yo,
players,
DRG's
this was gonna be
legit,
a
bro.
different story. Or maybe not just
Oh.
yet. Buzz,
Might have
though,
spoke too
he
soon,
still
brother.
has other ideas.
Might have spoke too
DH as
soon.
Well. Overtime is coming, Mitch. We're going to get it for the second map. DEMON1 can pull off a 1v5.
Hold your tongue. Hold your
He
tongue.
certainly got his moments inscribed in the history books. You think about him standing on the stage, and hell, he might mount that on the
Damn.
table, I say.
My bad, I guess.
And he might mount it again if he wins this one. In fact, he'd be very much justified to do so, having the opportunity to close it out, but you can't put that on him here. They are playing so patient, too.
Wow.
And the swing from Buzz to close it, 12-12, with a flawless round. T1.
Another
It's actually
OT.
crazy. They managed to get rid
You gotta
of
expect them
Stacks
close.
from B main. The Prowler forced him off. That even pulled the rotation of Meteor.
Oh my God,
further
they're
into
top mid.
position. And now they look
They're ready to
challenge
fight.
the mid instead.
One player spotted on the left,
Uh-oh.
but DH is standing patiently, paranoia in hand, waiting for that aggression to come through. Here goes the stun, the paranoia, the big swing.
Wow, the paranoia. Oh.
He was paranoid, and he managed to find the pick. Nick with another. DRG are not going to let this one slip without a serious fight. And Stacks can't match up to the numbers thrown at him. Izu alone.
No chance.
And he's done. Once he comes through this smoke, that's 13 for DRG. Another
DEMON1 killed him
map
full blind,
point
yeah.
For this squad.
We gotta see that. We gotta see
Ascend
that.
could be on the horizon.
That's absurd.
I like the call. Like having that early B main control, falling back, and then. As
Oh
you said,
my
it's
God.
Just a couple of bullets tapped through.
Oh my God, he just
Probably
tap, tap,
shot by
tap,
a
strafe,
teammate
strafe,
a little
strafe.
bit further back, which might have helped him out, but and it's just about this sort
Wow,
of
wow.
raw aggression of this squad fighting together, the death ball being created.
Bro, this aggressive style is like also good. Like for
And
DEMON1,
now
I
for
feel like
T1,
it suits him, you know?
is it going to be the same again?
They're like
At least
pretty
not
fucking
early. They're
aggressive.
also
Then the decoy goes up towards A. The player's there,
Uh-oh.
making some noise. That gets the push out of DRG.
Oh,
But it's traded. Meteor's done
Oof.
well, and he was ready for Ackerman as well. 4 versus 3. Now they group and push together, and guess where they push? Of course, it's A main. The pressure again put onto Flex, and he is completely isolated here.
Yeah, and it's not even like this time there's a gate crash available to get
flexing alone.
Conspiracy 1 back over. He's put it on the left side towards B.
Is he gonna Cypher ult the
Just gonna
body
have to
mid?
walk there. But definitely doubt being
Pretty
put
far.
into their minds.
They've got Cypher ult.
Now Meteor. Tenchi just going back to
I
look
know
for a
exactly
corpse.
where
Wow.
That will give them all the information they could ever need. And
Now he's lurking
lets
mid as
them
well.
know that for now the A site is completely open, although
30 seconds
Flexen is going to push right into it.
It's a
Slide.
great reposition, but the angle's going to be clear.
Impossible to kill him.
He's in Bugs
Impossible
lands
to
the
kill
shot.
him.
Flash through from Conspiracy 1.
Oh!
DH can't get the better of him.
DEMON1.
2 versus 1.
Wait, did he hear him?
DEMON1's been in
The
so
Meteor
many tough
is gonna
clutches,
check,
but
but
this one winnable. But
Who's gonna
he's
look?
They're
Who's
both
gonna look?
looking the wrong way, backing into each other. But when he fires his shot,
Yeah.
Throughout the entirety.
Oh my
of this
God.
one,
About the trip.
Spam's doing quite a lot
Wait,
of damage
timing.
on
He saw
Meteor.
him. He
Stack's
saw
got a
him.
walkabout. Flexen has made it into mid, but
Oh my
it
God.
seems like his
Oh
opponent
my
is well away. He's managed to get
God.
through though. That's something that
Dude, he should have
T1 desperately has to
died.
deal with. They're gonna go
Oh
hunting
my
Buzz. He's
God.
being sent to
Oh
try and
my
get rid of this man,
God.
but in the meantime, they
Oh
are
my
fighting.
God. Buzz got
Down
him.
with one, though, and they've left Meteor to try
3v3.
and defend. He does well, and
What?
the kill dropped, but
Did he
it's
kill
Buzz
one?
instead.
He got a kill shooting the
Further
clone.
advantage garnered. Although with him low, and he's on an operator, there's still a good chance here for DRG.
it's the Izu off. They already have the man advantage for T1, but now they can sit and hold an angle. Any peek in that direction is almost an immediate loss. Izu's been pretty consistent with that, but now swaps over to the rifle as push comes to shove, and it's time to get aggressive. And DRG are waiting for this, though. They're looking for the fight, but Izu's the one
Off. This might be a sad loss here, brother.
Just on an emotional level, with what they've been through in this game, this could
like,
be
win Neon,
already over in their favor.
I'll be honest, I don't have many reps, but it
Fire's
looks
so
like Buzz
integral.
jumps out. And when he jumps out, once he's being
Meteor
shot
holding
is when he
the line. Buzz doing
slides.
so much work. They
in a
both had
direction.
Fantastic match.
He doesn't do it preemptively. Well,
It's
sometimes
the
maybe he
move
does,
for
but a lot of the
Buzz.
time I'm
I
seeing
think
him
he's
jump,
definitely got
and then
one of the
once
best
he's shot,
movement I've
immediately he
ever seen.
slides.
Like the amount of bullets it takes even to kill him by that point. That's
So it's like
where
an
you have
immediate
to swing
reaction and shoot.
Out from Izu. And that player has
Sometimes
already
I'm sure
been
he
spamming
insta slides
bullets. They
too,
don't
once
have
he knows the
time
info.
to correct.
But yeah, it's just hard to
We
hit him.
spoke about
Line up for your
Have the
OTP?
counter, so to speak.
They're going again.
Not full committal though. This is a fake. You can
They
see
got the
just even
paranoia.
in the numbers, and they're drawing the numbers completely.
They're going to
over that
DEMON1.
side of the map, but DRG
Monka,
already had a game
Monka.
crash in play. Spirit C1 was ready for this. This must have been discussed by DRG. Now they've got two players on the site with a quick rotation from Ackerman. The numbers are here. The defenders have now fallen for the ruse, and they will go ahead
one.
in the
Big
early
kills,
fights.
big kills.
DEMON1 and Spirit C1. They know that DH is here.
TP the trip.
TP
They didn't hear it, they
crosses
didn't hear it.
the trap.
Oh, just live, just live.
DRG with the man advantage.
Oh
They just
my
need to
God.
buy time now. Draw the eye of their opponents. That's a freebie
Big.
for Flexen.
Big
DRG
Flexen.
look to stay alive.
Oh
here.
my God, they might.
Meteor is shut
I thought they were
down
gonna still lose. I thought Meteor was gonna kill like 3 somehow. We go again.
They will not be taking
Yo,
this
Flexen, nice
15
play.
to 13.
Honestly,
This
Spirit
is
and
map
DEMON1
number
also.
one. We're going
Like Spirit
further,
getting one before he
deeper
dies,
into
DEMON1
the
getting one and
series
living,
for
like
another
huge,
overtime.
huge,
I
huge.
love the adaptation in this round. It was just that gate crash, allowing quick enough rotations after the initial contact. There wasn't a follow-up, and the mid-round call was perfect. Maybe that was the plan all along, but I genuinely think there was, okay, I've seen nothing, go, go, go. We need to get back to the other side of the map
Okay.
fast. And T1's plan wasn't necessarily a bad one, but it was just how quick they were able to react.
Uh-oh.
And DRG are not ready just yet to give that one up.
Oh, the shot from
Fuck,
Izu.
what can you do?
That Spirit Z1 down, a big part of this aggression, a big part of the
Hard to
opening
stop.
duels that
And now he's
DRG
hopping
have been
market.
able to
Actually,
win, and the
nice reposition,
from
no joke.
Izu, it's not getting any better for the attackers. He's now ready
Wow.
with Buzz by his side, a deadly duo
Wow.
indeed, and it's Buzz.
Wow.
With the triple. DRG decimated in this round. Only Nick standing,
Wow.
and that doesn't last long. Another chance to close the series out for T1.
Once
Match
again,
point.
DRG are in a position where they have to find
4A.
a response.
T1 again looking to fake out that presence to the A side, but it's early spotted by DRG. Trap
The
going
trip.
to catch Buzz, and he'll be put in his place by Spirit Z1 this time.
Woo!
DEMON1 on the line, catches another, and T1
He's in.
again, they have the chance to close it, but again, it's DRG digging deep on this defensive
What?
side. Meteor, he's been the one to pull them out of these bad situations, but
Oh,
he has to
God.
go huge here. Even
Oh,
the double
God.
isn't enough, but stacks on mid.
Oh my God.
It's done! 16 to 14. T1. They've decimated DRG in a close battle, but when it matters,
There's
they
no
stepped
fucking way.
up
I just
to
ended
the
like
plate.
that.
I don't know what just happened for Spirit.
Oh my
T1.
God, that was like a
That looked
2v4.
Like a free kill, and
Oh
I don't
my
know if he
God.
quick switched or something.
Oh
but
my God, that's how the
it's gonna be
series
the death
ends?
of them.
No way,
Meteor
bro.
and
What a
Buzz
ridiculous
both
way
just
for it to
having
end.
Phenomenal performances, and well, We talk about a team that has been there and won themselves a championship this year. It takes digging incredibly deep versus DRG. Both maps heading their way to overtime of 15, 13, 16, 14. It literally couldn't have been any closer. And the finest of margins for a team, not only fighting in Champions, but fighting to not have to go back to Ascension. It's a good showing, especially
that
for
was
a
so
team
anticlimactic.
with a stand-in.
Oh, without a doubt.
Damn.
This could have been
He moves weird, but that
stepping up
sucks. Damn.
for your post-match interview, but in the
Yeah,
end,
it was
is
a
Team
little
One
bit.
to
It's
take
just
it
very
across
like
the line. They dug deep here. They played
it
3
ends.
maps
It
worth
ends
of
like it
Valorant
feels very
into,
abrupt, you know.
and they'll take it 2-0.
It just feels so abrupt when it ends like
Powered by
that.
T1 indeed. A
don't know why.
well-earned moment in the spotlight down on that stage. Some phenomenal performances. Stacks helping out. Meteor, as we said, he digs deep. He pulls out these big plays when they need
it was
him.
close.
Buzz was
Very
really
close.
the star of the show on this final map.
Oh yeah, for sure. Incredible what he was able to do with sort of like the pacey swings. I think he's got the movement down to an absolute T. And honestly, like when you watch someone play like him, you genuinely sit there half of the time and just go, I don't know how he's done it. And then Meteor was like the 1-2 punch. You leave him in a late round and you just feel like he's gonna win it. It might not be the showing that we necessarily expected from T1, but they got the job done in the end. And that was sort of the main thing. Nonetheless, you have definitely heard enough from us today. Let's go over to the Verizon post-match interview with Buzz.
Banger series, that was good.
Victoire de T1 à Paris, le
That was good.
public exulte. On va pouvoir en discuter un petit peu avec Buzz.
Buzz
Hi,
had a game.
Congratulations
Buzz had a game.
for this massive win against
He's popping off.
DRG. My first question I wanted to ask you is about your comp. You guys are playing double duelist for such a long time, back in Bangkok already with that Yoru. So what makes it so strong? Why does it work for you guys?
방콕 때부터 투 타격 때 기압을 이렇게 기용하셨는데 그때부터 오늘 경기도 그렇고 너무 잘 풀려나가고 있는 것 같은데 버즈 선수가 느끼기에 이게 왜 우리 팀의 강점이다라고 느낄까요?
일단은 저희 팀 이주 선수도 그렇고 저도 그렇고 폭발력이 굉장히 있다고 생각하고 그리고 저희가 제 개인적으로는 더블 듀얼리스트 메타의 창시자라고 생각하는데 그런 거에서 저희 팀이 다른 팀보다 더블 듀얼리스트 했을 때 좀 더 앞서 있다는 느낌을 받고 있어서 더 잘하는 것 같아요.
I mean, Izu and myself, we have that extra kick for the double duelist comp, and because we started that comp, I think that because we are the pioneers, we have the better read on it. We are a step ahead.
I mean, they were doing double duelist at Bangkok.
Right, indeed, that's what we can see. Du coup, ils jouent double
Even during the
duelist
Teo
depuis très
meta.
longtemps, Team One, depuis les Masters Bangkok. Donc, pourquoi ce choix? Qu'est-ce qui fait que vous êtes aussi fort dessus? Tout simplement parce qu'on est les pionniers, les premiers, comme le dit Buzz avec son coéquipier Izu. Et du coup, vu qu'on a un temps d'avance sur les autres, on a tout simplement envie de continuer. And I want to ask
It looks
you
good.
another
I wonder
question,
how good
Mr.
DRG
a bit
are
more
with
specific.
Bokashu. Like,
who's gonna be in your team the main character at Champs
DEMON1
Paris?
played
Is
well.
it gonna be you, Buzz? Is it gonna be
so I
one of
wonder
your
if this
teammates,
wasn't,
maybe?
you know,
메인
like
캐릭터 주인공이 이 우리
You would
팀에서
imagine they're better
누굴지
with their
버즈
starting five
선수일지
even.
아니면 누굴까요?
저는 개인적으로 저희 팀 막내 DH 선수가 주인공이지 않을까. 막 우승한다면 첫 챔스 첫 우승이기 때문에 DH 선수 그래서 DH 선수가 주인공이지 않을까 싶습니다.
I would say our youngest teammate DH because this is his first champ and taking that first champ's title, it would have to be DH.
So he's gonna have, you know, that bit of a rookie era, right? Du coup, qui est peut-être pour toi le main character de ces Champions Paris dans ton équipe?
Chat, it's gonna be exciting if G2 win. We get the G2 T1 rematch.
C'est le rookie, c'est le plus jeune de l'équipe et pour son premier international, j'aimerais trop.
I'm sure G2 want their revenge, even though it's really not gonna hit as well, but it'll be something.
Now, so basically, what's your prediction, Buzz?
다음 경기 G2 대 팀 헤레틱스 경기인데
Let's see what
어떻게
he says.
예상하시나요?
저는 개인적으로 그래도
He's gonna predict
아메리카
G2.
리전을 우승하고 온 G2가 올라와서 저희랑 어퍼에서 만나지 않을까 싶습니다.
I would say the American champions G2 would take the win and face us in the next match.
Ooh, so you're excited to facing G2. Thank you very much, Buzz. Kamsahamnida. It's always a pleasure to have you here in interview. Toujours un
Heretics
plaisir
is not making
d'avoir
out of
Buzz qui nous
groups.
dit qu'il pense que G2 vont les rejoindre dans l'upper bracket. Let's figure out
I don't think you can
if
sleep
Buzz
on
is
Heretics.
right
I
about the
feel
outcome
like
on Team Heretics and G2 very soon.
I feel like you can't sleep on them. Chill, Trent. I'm struggling. There we go. Dude.
It's so good to see you here. Were you worried at all that
Nate?
you might not make it to
We
Champions?
love
And
Paris.
how important
Look at
is it
the
that
shirt.
you are here? What does that mean to you?
I mean, I didn't know 100%, you know, like I was on and off like in the hospital and stuff like that. So like I couldn't be sure if I'd get better by in time, but I mean, I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm back to health, you know, good health. And I mean, it's just always fun playing an event. I missed EWC because of the health reasons that I had. So being able to play and being able to play at an international is like always fun.
Well, it is really,
Welcome
really good
back,
to see you.
Nate.
Another question, though. I just have to ask, can you clear the air? Because this guy over here, what is the deal with him? Is he a caster? Is he a coach? Is he a player? Is he a content creator? Who is he?
He's our vibes merchant, you know, but I'd say he's a little bit more useful than someone like Zelsis, if I'm being quite honest. You know, I mean, we've seen him on the server, but out of the server, he's also helping us too. So he's kind of the GOAT.
And I'm sure those two baguettes are going to come in handy as well. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
No shot, Baby Bay's eating carbs now. No shot. It was lies. The diet Tasty gave me were lies. But I'm very happy to see Leaf back. Also very happy to see Team Heretics back because Tom,
Yeah, I can't get this word.
to be honest, should they have even made it here given how playoffs went?
I think so. I think that it was a couple of games that definitely were underwhelming as hell, especially versus Na'Vi. They got obliterated. But you look at their season as a whole, they went flawless in the group stage. They were really impressive all the way through. They were looking like the best team within our region, and then they fell off a cliff. And I think that the good thing now is they've had the time to recover. I don't think if I was picking the 4 EMEA teams, or anybody was picking them, you wouldn't put Heretics in there.
You would not.
No, I'm saying I don't think there's anybody who wouldn't.
Who would, yeah.
Bad wording.
Nobody would leave them out. Yeah. I'm inclined to
I don't
agree
know
with
this
you.
word.
For as much as they've had their ups and downs, I wouldn't have left them
I don't
out
know
of
this
it.
fucking word.
They've got the core, they have the bones, they have international success, and yeah, maybe they hit a bump in the road, but as we were just talking about, repeated
I got a
success
hint.
in this game is outrageous
All
and
right.
difficult, and they're the few
Everyone
that have done it well,
spam
the Fanatics,
which
of our day,
slot the I is
Fanatics of our
in.
day,
Not the
G2s
answer.
of
Spam the
I mean,
slot the
that's
I
so
is
hard to
in.
come by.
The
It is,
slots.
for real.
The number
I think
1
I'm
to
extremely
5.
surprised that they didn't make it
3.
in playoffs.
All right.
They had to rely on other teams losing and winning here and
That
there.
doesn't help me that
to get
much,
them here.
but
So I think they need to prove.
Oh,
Now
noisy.
they are
There we
here,
go.
They can get out of
Wait, that
groups,
helped
they
a
can
lot,
make a
actually.
run.
Holy
It's
fuck.
not exactly the
But wait,
easiest.
I feel like I tried
but
that
what
in
I
my
will say,
head.
though, despite
But I guess
all of their ups
guaranteeing
and
it made a
downs, there's
difference.
one
I don't know.
shining beacon, and that
Alright.
is
Rians?
yes, Tom Biz. Tell me about why we love Rian so much.
Well, the fun thing with this
I didn't
roster
see.
is
I
I'd
swear
say
I
that
didn't.
You've got
I
3
didn't.
players
You don't have
who are
to believe me, but I
incredibly
didn't.
explosive, up and down, sometimes
But
here, sometimes.
I mean,
And then
that
you
was.
have what I like to call the
I think that was a
saving pair of
slept-on
hands, and
word.
that's Rian. You put him in a clutch,
That was
he's
a
probably gonna
slept-on
win it. He's
word.
fantastic
Like
with
that.
his
That is like.
utility.
I feel like
think
this
if it wasn't for
combination of
someone like
letters,
Leo,
this word is
we
actually not
would
that easy to
talk about
get.
him as
It's an
the
easy
best
word,
of all
but
time. Like he is so
the
good
combination
in
of
every
letters
single
makes it
role
hard
he
to get. You know what I'm
plays.
saying?
And as said, like he's consistent while doing it. And
I wrote O for no
I've never
reason.
seen him tilt once ever. Like
Don't
he's
rage
so
bait me, bro.
calm
I
within
wrote
the
O
game.
because it's the only letter that makes sense to fit there. Am I gonna put NS, NW, NX, NC, NH, NL?
Times too, you know. He likes to be a bit silly.
He's got a little whimsy to him, but
yeah.
Tom, I think the player that you were just describing, when you think about Valorant's history, every successful team has one of those guys.
100%.
At least one of those guys who, no matter what happens, you can put him in a situation that you probably shouldn't win, and he may get away with it once or twice, but then the ones that you should win, you win every time, and that's Rian's.
Exactly.
For me, I know Leo's, you know, with the news of his retirement recently, if you guys are missing that aura, that vibe, that style of play, Rian's is your man. But for more on Team Heretics, here's Lou with Benji Fishy.
Mika here, and I'm with Benji Fishy of Team
Hi,
Heretics.
Benji.
Now, this matchup seems familiar. I think you guys have, figured out G2, but are you convinced that you still have their number?
You know, it's been a pretty long time since we played against each other, but, I think we've changed, they've changed, and I think it's kind of just the battle of who's changed for the better. So I guess we'll find out today.
Ooh, very interesting words. Good luck to you guys.
We're really playing Flappy Bird? I don't know what to do. Like, what else to play on the side?
Very happy to see Benji back, of course. He also has a chance
What can
to
I
right
play?
his wrongs, and I think the last time we saw Heretics
This game Sucks
image
dick,
that
though.
everybody left with Heretics is probably, you know, the moment Benji was bawling his eyes out on stage, and I'm sure he would like to come back and actually go away with a trophy this time round.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'd love to. I'm sure everybody else at the entire tournament
suck.
would also love to.
I actually suck.
But you know, they have had their hardship. And, you know, I think maybe today, at least from my prediction, it's not getting any better.
Tom, do you, like, what the hell is happening?
I go with my head for predictions. Would I like Heretics to win? Of course.
Would you like to come back to EMEA next year?
Hopefully.
Like, what is this?
Brother, there's safety across the pond.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, you know.
I give up.
Excommunicated.
I mean, we already agree we are swapping him with Sideshow. Like, it's happening.
I'm getting one round of
going to
30,
America.
and then I'll get off.
Pacific have the coolest land, so maybe I'll go there.
Wait, can we go too?
All right. Before I derail everything, let's talk about the most important.
I don't
thing
think I
here,
can
of
get
course,
30.
G2
Holy
and Team
I
Heretics
actually can't.
fighting.
I feel like I've gotten like
global trophy.
way
It's
higher
time
before,
to
but
bring them
I'm washed.
onto stage.
Are we starting? All right.